Now, yeah, there's a lot we can say about, for example, the oil itself. You know, why we light with oil. We light with oil because the oil is, the characteristic of the oil is that it doesn't match with it doesn't mix with any other liquid. So it's able to be in a liquid environment without losing its essence. It will always be isolated, you know? So it will be carried by the water, together with the water, it's not a problem, but it will keep its essence. It will always stick together in order to keep its function of giving the light, right? To burn, right? And now if it's diluted, it's losing its functionality. Now, why the olive oil? Because olive is that thing that, you know, it's bitter. It's, you know, we say that people that eat, Rambam is saying that if you eat too much olives, it's not good for your memory. But to consume olive oil is actually good for the memory, you know? So olive in itself, it's bitter, but when it's crushed, it gives the most precious liquid, the olive oil, you know, that is so precious, right? And so going through all of those challenging events and challenging, you know, collective, you know, traumas that we have been through as a Jewish nation, and many other nations can identify to this, you know, the African American, they've been through slavery also, just as we have been, you know, many other nations have been through so much trauma. And by being crushed, you know, like the olive, it gives us the possibility to, you know, to really take out the best of ourselves. Now we are able to do that and take out the best of the experience if we are not judging the experience, but we really focus on the message of the experience. If we crystallize the experience of the trauma, we're never going to be able to go beyond the experience of the emotional state that has been generated by the trauma. We'll never be able to tap into the message, what this experience was here to show us. And so in this specific case, in Chanuka, it was to remind us our multidimensionality, and to remember that we are not functioning only on a physical plan. So even though we are using physical matter to do our ritual, that's just the top of the iceberg. The energetic reality and the energetic value of everything that we're doing is like the main part of the iceberg. And so everything that we don't understand in those rituals with our mind, it's understandable because it's not actually here to be, it's not actually here to serve a physical purpose. It's actually here to serve a multidimensional purpose, this ritual. And so unless we are able to have this consciousness, this awareness of what's happening on other dimension when we are doing something, we are not able to see it. So the only thing we can say, and that's why God called as, you know, Banai, my children, it's because in any other nation that want to be called their children, you know, children of God, it's the same thing. It's because we have said Naaseh v'nishma. We didn't say, okay, give us the Torah first. We're going to see what's written in it. We're going to see if it makes sense for us. If we want to engage into this, which is absolutely normal to do, you know, if you operate on that level, it's absolutely normal to do that. You don't want to sign a contract before knowing what's in the contract, right? So it's completely understandable. But the Jewish nation did something else. They said, Naaseh v'nishma, we will do, and then we will understand. And so on that level, because we have accepted that contract on that level, which is the level of, I'm as a child, I trust that you, my father, you are not going to give me something that is not good for me to do, right? We haven't taken this as a contract of two partners that check, you know, is this advantageable? Is this good for me to sign that contract? We have not taken that gift of the Torah as contract between partners that check if it's good for the two parts. We have accepted this like as children who are not looking into it too much, and they are sure that whatever is given to them by the parent is actually good for them. And
so what, oh sorry, yeah, well, I was gonna ask, so what's the I've heard, I feel like last year when I was talking about Hanukkah, there was an understanding that someone was sharing with me about the lighting of the Hanukkah, or the Hanukkah, was, you're lighting a certain light for others to see. So you're lighting a light that's kind of like the light of the soul, that's meant to be the light within yourself that you want to help shine to others, something that might be like normally hidden within. And is that just more like a different, maybe like a different kind of meaning behind the candles compared to the one that you were sharing, or is that kind of on the same line?
No, it's not a different meaning, but we have to be careful. We have to be careful about something. When you are doing a light work, the first responsibility is to do an inner work. Okay, so there is a responsibility to do an inner work, and whoever wants to enjoy that part of light that I'm being able to hold as a light holder, is absolutely welcome to come and share it. But it's an exchange. You are able to download a certain quality and color of light. I'm able to download the quality and color of light, and all together we exchange, whatever everybody is able to download. A contrario, with the Greek way, which is I'm the light holder, I've been enlightened, and I'm here to impose my light on you. And when I'm saying the Greek way, we have to understand it's not like the Greek as the Greek nation today. Yeah, we are not talking about that. We are talking about the Greek philosophy like 2,000 years ago that it became like the Occidental way of functioning in some of the cultures, in some of the Occidental cultures. So.
So what's the reason that you put? What's the reason that you put the menorah in front of you?
So we are putting it in front because we want everybody to remember to light your own light. I'm not enlightening you